They sat me in the center of my own living room like I was a criminal. My mother on the left, my brother on the right, my aunt clutching a folder like a verdict she couldn't wait to deliver. My father cleared his throat first. "We're staging an intervention," he said, the words trembling with false courage. "For the good of the family." That line, it snapped something clean inside me. They thought they were ambushing me. Too bad they had no idea they were walking straight into the finale of a game I'd been playing for months. I leaned back, silent, calm. That scared them more than shouting ever could. It's funny, looking back. I used to think loyalty was our family's backbone. I believed every promise, every hug, every "we're proud of you." My brother, Adam especially, he was the one who used to patch me up when I fell, drag me home when I stayed out too late, tell me I was meant for something bigger. Turns out, he meant bigger than him, and he couldn't stand that. Jealousy is quiet until it isn't. I didn't see it coming. That's what stung the most. It started small, a document missing from my desk, a client who suddenly stopped replying, my father questioning where my money came from, as if it wasn't obvious I'd built everything myself from scratch. My aunt's too sweet smiles. My mother accidentally sending my financial summaries to the family group chat. Adam asking questions no brother should ask unless he had an agenda. And then, one night, I walked into the kitchen and heard them. All of them. Once we confront her, she won't have a choice. She'll sign everything over. She's too soft. She'll fold. I didn't move, didn't breathe, didn't break, but something inside me shifted. They thought I was just the obedient one, the emotional one, the one who would sacrifice everything and ask for nothing. They had no idea who I'd become. I didn't scream, I didn't confront, I didn't cry. I learned, I listened, and then I started planning. See, they thought I was just freelancing on the side. They had no idea I owned the entire foundation beneath their feet. The logistics company? Mine. The consulting network? Mine. The real estate portfolio Adam bragged about helping manage? Hidden behind layers of shell companies, proxies, and partners who owed me favors they'd never repay. So while they prepared to intervene, I prepared to erase their leverage. I moved money, shifted ownership, transferred power quietly, legally, permanently. By the time they staged their little ambush, every asset they thought they were about to rescue from my instability was already sealed so tightly they couldn't pry it apart with God on their side. #end. Back to the living room. My aunt opened the folder dramatically. Bank statements she'd stolen, screenshots taken out of context, a list of concerns written in my mother's shaky handwriting. They expected panic, tears, me begging. Instead, I said one word. Done? Silence. I pulled my folder from under the couch. Yes, I planted it there hours earlier. I wanted to watch them fall apart efficiently. Inside was everything. The recordings of their kitchen conversation, proof Adam had been siphoning money from the joint account he thought I didn't check, legal documents showing my complete ownership of every business they thought they could take, and finally, the papers officially removing all of them from every position they held under my companies. Adam went pale first. You can't do this." I already did. My father reached for the papers like touching them would change them. "What do you want from us?" I let the question hang before answering. "Nothing. That's the point." My mother swallowed hard. My aunt tried to speak and failed. I wasn't cruel, just honest. "You wanted to disown me, for the good of the family," I said quietly, "so I made sure the family no longer depends on me. Consider it my contribution." Watching understanding dawn on their faces, slow, horrifying, irreversible, was the cleanest closure I've ever felt. They left one by one. No shouting, no apologies. Just the fragile silence of people realizing they misplayed the one person who never needed them to begin with. And me? I sat alone in the living room they thought they could take from me, breathing in the peace they accidentally gifted me. Funny how betrayal can be a blessing when you let it sharpen you. In the end, I didn't punish them. I simply removed myself. And sometimes that's the most devastating revenge of all.